Hello everyone and welcome to my latest video. In this tutorial I'm going to be showing you about PowerPoint. I'm going to do this because I've realized that we don't have the same operating system, so I'm going to try to do videos that work for both. So first of all I'm going to go up here to this little search and look up PowerPoint. If you don't already have it down here, because if you have it on your dock already you can just simply click on it, double click on it on your desktop, but since I don't, I'm going to open it like that. Now we have this window right here, and this is the standard PowerPoint window. So what I'm going to do first is I'm just going to take I'm going to take note of this first slide I have here. So let me just clarify. PowerPoint is you can almost think of it. It's used for presentations, and it's almost like one of those flip books that you can flip through and you have different pictures on each one, except instead of pictures you can also add text and tons of other different things. So first I'm going to show you how to add a new slide, which is done simply right up here. I can click on add new slide and it gives me another slide here. I can choose my slides, whatever there. These are the ones that are already existing in my presentation. So this slide, you can probably like it's a bit boring, right? I mean, you can add a table, a graph, or other a video, a picture, or other things here, but chances are you're going to want your slide to look a little nicer. So what you can do is click on this little arrow right there, and you can change the format of the slide. So, for example, if I want to insert a picture, I can click on Picture with Caption, and I have a third slide that's specifically designed to add pictures. Now I'm going to click on this little image icon right there in the middle of the page, and it opens a window automatically that allows you to choose a file that you want to upload and put into your presentation. So if I go into all my files right there and click on this one and then insert, it will insert the picture into my presentation like that. I can resize the image by dragging these arrows, but this just allows you to have some variety in your presentation. Now I can add a title if I want to, and I can add a subtitle. Um, of course, the same rules with writing apply, as you've seen in the Microsoft Word tutorial. The italic, underline, it all works the same. So if you haven't seen that one, I highly recommend checking that out. So now there's one feature that's very useful with PowerPoint that you can't get in Word, is themes. So I click on this themes tab right here. I have a bunch of different themes I can choose for my slides. So if I click on, let's see, I can also click on this arrow right here to get more. If I like this theme, it changes all of my slides to match this theme up here. So I can choose whichever one I want. And another cool thing is, if I just want to say I like both of these, this one and this one, what I can do is I can make one of my slides like this and two of them like that. So what I do is see this. If you see this yellow frame around the slide that I've selected, that's not around the other two. That means this slide is specifically selected. So I can go, I know this slide selected, I can go up here to the theme, I can right click and I can say apply to selected slides. So that will only apply the theme, excuse me, to that slide. Now, if I want to if I want to add another theme to the slide, as you see, as you just saw, it didn't really make a difference when I did this. It didn't really change anything because this slide already has this theme. But if I want this slide to have a different theme and these two to have the existing one, I can simply right click on the one I want and apply to selected slides. This selected slide is the one that's that's outlined in yellow. Apply to selected slides, and ta-da! This one has this theme, and the other two have the theme that I selected before. I can also, and if I wanted to add a second one, have this one the same theme as the other one, I can just I did that by accident. I can go back to the one I was before. Quickly, I can quickly change this back. It's not the same. That doesn't matter. If I want to change this one, I can do the same to this one. Apply to selected sides, and there we go. Now, what you can do, I'm just going to show you about this cool little command, is you can press Command, and then that selects two of the slides, so you can make two of them, one theme and one of them another. How you do this is you have this one selected, you press Command, and you click on another one, and that selects two slides. You can do this with almost anything on the computer. I can go down here to Finder. I have all these files. I can press Command, click, and both of them are selected. So this is a pretty useful command to know. And then both of these are selected. I can choose that. I can choose that one. Both of those are the same, and that one's different. Okay, last feature. I'm going to show you about animations real quick. This is pretty fun. A lot of people put it on their presentations. Sorry, not animations, transitions. I get the two mixed up because they're very similar. In name, animations, it's like you can animate transitions. So transitions are really cool. So it actually allows you to animate. This is why I got confused. To animate the transition between the two slides. So if I click on this one, honeycomb, and then this is how it will go from one side to the next. So if I go, I want to see if I can find a cool one. Vortex. So when I click on that slide, that's how it shows up. It's pretty cool, huh? So if I go this one, I go down. In my presentation, that's what it'll look like. I'll show you real quick. If we were actually presenting this, how you actually present is view, enter full screen, and now I can, enter full screen and play up here on the left, and when I play it, it will transition from one slide to the next like that. So I can add cool transitions, fool around with this. So when I go onto this one, it will do a cool. See, so this is pretty useful if you want to make a presentation. You can just use these little cool features right here. So anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. In the future, I'll have more videos about Microsoft PowerPoint. They'll actually allow you to create a real good presentation and professional presentation. But for now, as I said, I'm going to keep these videos short. So stay tuned, and I hope to see you in a video very soon.